and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be looking at a scenario in which civilization starts over. So, uh, I've been thinking on where this civilization should be, like should I make it in Europe start or in like I don't know, India, China, the Americas, even Australia. It could work, it could work. And yeah, but after a bit of thinking, I thought that well, Turkey would actually be a pretty good location for civilization to start, because like if you pass to like over here Constantinople, Istanbul, you get Europe, you have Asia, Africa, pretty much the old world, and then there will be colonization, and it will be pretty cool, like actually cool. So I'm not gonna do how Addizpro did this. This video is inspired by him, but it will have a bit more realism, you know, as I don't like a civilization just popping out, random. So we would first have a few humans, like starting over here. I should actually uh, make these rivers being like, I should actually be able to see these rivers. So yeah, and now we see we see the first humans getting on these rivers, like this is pretty much how humanity expanded river, like per rivers. And yeah, this is pretty much what is going to happen. Just humans using the rivers to traverse the world, and after a while, the first tribe, uh, the first cultures would start forming in this area over here, and we're gonna see the first united tribes form. Like, what I mean by united tribes, like these guys have a similar culture, and they decided to unite, to form some tribes. Not really like there are. Let's say that in the right country live around 6,000, 7,000 people, and live in a lot of tribes, in different tribes, and yeah. So not one guy controls everything, because it's pretty early now, and yeah, and we see a pretty damn huge chunk of this tribe population moving over here, forming this another tribe over here. And let's say that these guys are 9,000 in this whole region, 9,000 guys, you know, like world population now is 20, 30,000, and over here there are around 2,000, which for the area is better, you know. And we see them crossing into Europe for the first time, going to river paths. We also see them following the rivers over here in the Anatolian Peninsula, I think it's what it's called. I don't know, I haven't really done my geography before this video, you know. And they will expand along the coast to get a bit of the rivers explored and things like that. also start to see this yellowish country form up. I'm a bit colorblind, guys. Not fully colorblind, but some colors are hard to differentiate. So if I say the wrong color, that's the reason. So we also have a lot of people migrating into Europe. This is called the Great European Migration, as thousands, but thousands of people start migrating in. At this moment there are like 60,000, let's say like 60,000 people, and like 40,000 of them I would say live over here into this region, and another 20,000 live up north. Then we have this greenish country form, and this is pretty much Bulgaria. This is a Bulgarian country, and well, we see them populate a lot. We see them going to this river over here, and yeah, these are tribes, not countries, but yeah, we see this blue country start to expand. The red tribes starting to get pretty big, you know. They are very influential in the region, and they also getting a lot of conflicts with this blue nation. Like around 35,000 people living here, and 16,000 here. Like the population by now it's about 100k, 100,000, and but the difference between these two countries are that these guys, they have better boats overall. And what are they able to do with that? Well, they are able to canoe their way to Greece, where they decide to start settling down, you know. And the process takes a while, but they uh, they start getting into Greece. These tribes getting into Greece. Huge milestone, pretty huge step. As yeah, it's a pretty important step for a civilization, you know. So I would actually say that this is one of the most important moments by now. But yeah, we start seeing the migration, the great European migration continue over here into the Danube, finding like this part of Romania starting to being settled. They start to be settled, and we see like this Dobroja country form. I don't know. I don't really know the English name of Dobroja. I think it's just Dobroja, but I'm not too sure. So we see these guys forming over here, pretty much the first Romanians. But yeah, we also see them going to Moldova. Then we see a huge migration going into the Danube. When I mean a huge, I really mean huge. Danube is until over here, you know. And and we see these guys going, but we're gonna catch on them a bit later, as we now are gonna be looking at this. Alright, them starting to explore more, and yeah, then we see the gold team is a pretty huge migration again, as people start following the coast, because the coast is some of the best way, and some of them go keep going on the coast, down to the Israel, Palestine, but some others go on this river, and where they meet the tiger and I don't remember what the other one is called, rivers, and well, they just go on these two rivers, founding the first Mesopotamian tribes, I would say, where our civilization first started. They start exploring this area over here, finding a lot of desert in the south, and finding this, and well, we see this area being populated by toughers of many Mesopotamian tribes. This one is not a small one, it's a pretty huge one, but yeah. So by now we can see how the world is starting to shape in this region. This is the first episode, so we have many more to go, but we see this the blue country start to explore more of Greece, their navy reaching points that they haven't before, and yeah, we actually see the whole south of the peninsula getting explored and claimed by the blue team, and they find Thrace, no, North Macedonia, I don't know how the region is called, I know it has a name, but I cannot remember it, so that's not pretty good. I should really catch up with my geography, my peninsula and rivers. So this goes pretty well for the blue team, but we have they set up like a pretty small area over here, colony, but they are native people, and the colonies with the natives meet, and well, yeah, thing these things this thing happens as this area Troyes, I think, uh, starts doing its own thing. They have pretty much blue team culture, so yeah. But now let's look a bit at Bulgaria as they start expanding more north and west, pretty much meeting with today's borders, but not really. Now we have these three yellow tribes over here doing something for the first time. They haven't really done a lot, but yeah, the red team started doing this, forming like a pretty huge tribe region, and well, things are actually looking pretty pretty damn good. By now civilizations have really popped up in these areas, and Greece will probably be a pretty cool area. Then now let's just look a bit more into this, see them going. But this is what we care the most: these banks of rivers. Like there are a lot of rivers in this Carpathia region, like today it's Transylvania. I think it is not really. Like these parts are Transylvania. No, this is Transylvania. This is like Hungary and some parts of Transylvania. And we see this country forming up over here. They have ties to, like, their culture is pretty similar with the Bulgar one, and yeah, we can see how things work over here. But we now moving back into this area, Greece, and we see the blue team starting to make some more expansion, the blue tribe. But we also start seeing a bit, no, not here, wait. We also start seeing a bit more countries popping up in this part of the world. So that's something. We see the blue team doing this, and they even managed to get over here, which is actually pretty good, as they settled their first colonies in Italy. So we don't see any wars today, but that would probably change in tomorrow's episode, as I'm gonna assure you that a lot of these countries will disappear in the next videos. A lot of these tribes will disappear. So yeah, this video is already pretty long, 30 minutes. I never did like a 30-minute recording. I think it's gonna end up being like 20 something minutes long, and well, that's a lot. So I think we're gonna wrap things up now. So I hope you guys like the video. I was Shadow. Leave a like, subscribe. Peace.